happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one. So we got that crooked New York Attorney General Letitia James back at it again, bringing even more trouble for herself, as she has just been caught misusing taxpayer dollars in the state of New York to bring about yet another political witch hunt against this guy, Donald Trump. Guys, I'm excited to get into it. So I'm going to hop straight into it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's hop straight into it, folks. Check this one out. This one coming from our friend #1 pal on X. As we probably have all seen by now, Trump hitting the pause button on all federal funding. This was a $1 trillion freeze. He says, in a sweeping move, the White House just ordered every federal agency to stop all grants and loans effective tomorrow at 5 p.m., which is today at 5 p.m. earlier today, guys. White House issuing a statement saying career appointees have a duty to align federal spending with presidential priorities, which is absolutely correct. I mean, come on, you guys, and I won't bore you with the documents, but this was the official release from the White House, straight from the executive office of the president, coming from Donald Trump down the pipeline. And then no sooner did we get this released, we have Letitia James, that crooked New York Attorney General, hot on the heels of Donald Trump with a lawsuit. Guys, Letitia James, breaking news, a new witch hunt case against Donald Trump. They're saying that, you know, for those following James's career, the move will come as no surprise. We all know how political she is. She ran and campaigned. That's how she got elected in as AG off of Donald Trump's name, saying that she was going to get him and take him down. So this is no surprise. Over the years, the Democratic AG has been one of Trump's most vocal legal adversaries. This is exactly right. We got Filippo on X saying, does this Letitia James know how bad the financial mismanagement by Biden and co has been for the last 4 years? I mean, let's talk about it for real, guys. Does not make sense. Then we got Letitia James coming out. Let's see her announcement. Just listen to the way she speaks. She is out of her mind, guys.
Not only does this administration's new policy put people at risk, but it is plainly unconstitutional. The president does not get to decide which laws to enforce and for whom. When Congress dedicates funding for a program, the president cannot pull that funding on a whim. Later today, I am leading and joining with my colleagues, my fellow Democratic attorney generals, in suing this administration to stop this illegal freeze of essential funds for our state. We will not stand for any illegal policy that puts essential services for millions of Americans at risk. And we work tirelessly overnight to ensure that that does not happen. Our lawsuit will seek a court order to immediately stop the enforcement of the OMB policy and to preserve essential funding for Americans. Not only
essential funding for Americans, and she is so lost, guys. She's lying to the people, trying to gaslight everyone to think that that's what Donald Trump was actually aimed at. Let's take a look at what this freeze actually applied to. This one coming from Representative Daniel Webster, excuse me, on X. And he's saying that I've long worked to rein in wasteful spending, and I am thrilled that Donald Trump acted on day one to get our country back on track. There are a lot of common misconceptions about the temporary pause on the federal funding. Here are the facts. Let's check it out, guys. Okay, get to the facts. It does not apply to benefits, direct benefits to Americans like Social Security, Medicare, SNAP, funding for small businesses, farmers, Pell Grants, Head Start, rental assistance, and other similar I mean, come on, you guys. And we just seen Letitia James try to lie and say that she was doing this for the American people, so their services, their benefits don't cease. Donald Trump was not attacking them whatsoever. We're seeing it right here in black and white. This is just another excuse to come after this guy, Donald Trump, because that is what she's campaigned on. Oh, let's keep going. This freeze does not apply across the board. The pause and is limited to programs, projects, and activities implicated by President Trump's executive orders to end DEI, Green New Deal, come on now, the EV mandates, and funding the non-governmental organizations that will undermine our national interests. So all the wasteful spending is what this is actually targeted at. So those folks who think they've got, endless ATM are the ones who are actually upset. So we need to take a look at the folks who are outraged by Donald Trump hitting the pause button on federal spending. This is a temporary pause to allow federal agencies to review programs and ensure that they are being executed in accordance with the law and President Trump's policies. I mean, it's very simple. And then to no one's surprise, we got the left-wing media outlets trying to prop up this corrupt Attorney General Letitia James. She's got her running to MSNBC, Joy Reid. Check out what she's got to say. Oh my goodness.
And it's the state of New York which is leading this matter. What we are seeking, obviously, is a temporary restraining order and then a preliminary injunction against this illegal act. It is ultra virus. It exceeds the authority of the President of the United States. It's in violation of the spending clause. So the United States Congress has control of the purse. And so this President of the United States cannot disrespect the co-equal branch of government with the stroke of a pen. And it's important that individuals understand that a number of states, their portals were frozen today. Here in the state of New York, our Medicaid portal was closed off. There was a state in Arizona, Attorney General Mays indicated that, in fact, just last night, she had seized over 500,000 pounds of methamphetamines, and that drug program, that interdiction program, that could have been affected. Law enforcement grants, food for seniors, Meals on Wheels, Head Start, aid to farmers, aid to pregnant women, aid to children. The list goes on and on and on. It is unprecedented, unparalleled, but basically illegal, unconstitutional, reckless, and dangerous.
And, it seems that that Donald Trump is testing federalism.
Oh my. It speaks for itself, guys. I just ran down the list, and she ran down the list like those were the things actually being affected by this federal pause from Donald Trump. Does not make sense. Well, it does. These folks that are greedy, they think they have that infinite ATM. They're going to be upset. She's saying that, they're pausing all these programs, trying to, cause this fake outrage narrative for Americans across the nation when we're not affected at all. It's these greedy folks, these bureaucrats that want to keep having an infinite purse. In every case that I've ever had, to find a leak, you have to shut off that main valve. You have to cut the water supply off in order to find where the unnecessary spending, where all the money is flowing off to. Let's be real with ourselves. And I just want you guys to take a look. This is coming from Patrick Casey on X. Saying that, this is a necessary move, as many of these grants used to fund ridiculous left-wing projects may not even be in America. And I want you guys to take a look at some of these programs, just a couple, just to show you what the money is going to and why they're so outraged. They're not going to be able to waste money like this anymore. Got $500,000 for natural resource management, but it's in Honduras, not even in our country, guys. I cannot make this kind of stuff up. Forest Service grant in 2023, $573,000 went over to Cova Agua, Honduras Natural Resource Management in the country of Honduras. I mean, you literally cannot make this kind of stuff up, guys. I mean, it's right here in black and white, and they don't want us to be upset about it. Oh, wait, but it doesn't stop there, guys. We got another example. We got over $278 million going to Catholic churches of Fort Worth for refugee cash and medical assistance. $278 million for refugee cash. They're giving refugees cash, like our dollars, our taxpayer dollar. This is what it's going to. The federal government is funding these things. I don't blame Donald Trump one bit for hitting that pause button. That crooked New York Attorney General Letitia James ought to be ashamed of herself trying to bring about another political witch hunt. Guys, but definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. I also want to take this time to give a huge shout out. Thanks to all the folks who made it this far in the video. It goes a long way. You don't even realize how far it goes and getting that message out there. So definitely love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, a quick heads up on the back end. This is for Friday night live recap with your boy Retro. I think I'm going to do one video, one live, because I may or may not have agreed to go on a field trip with my little cousin to the Children's Museum. So we're going to do the live, one video, still trying to figure out the time. So be looking for a poll in the communities tab on the timing, because I've seen a couple guys saying earlier, I've seen a couple ladies saying later. So we got to meet in the middle or figure out a good time. But don't be upset if you guys get outvoted, because the VOD, the recording or the tape of it will be left up for you guys to rewatch it if you miss the live session, guys. But definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.